Everybody. I'm just waiting to make sure. So I'm pulling the old triple threat again by going live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram all at the same time. So I'm just going to make sure it's working. Just holler at me and say it's working and tell me what you're up to today, where you're tuning in from. I always love to hear that. Hey, Apple. Ooh, Bigelow Coconut Almond Bark Tea. Oh, I have my tea, and you guys have to check out my mug. Let me get a close-up for everybody. This says, it's so stinking cute. My friend Mary gave this to me. It says, dyed in the wool romantic, and it has a little rainbow sheep and a little heart for a handle and little sheepies. Hello in San Antonio, Texas. Hello, hello. Okay. So if you're new, my name is Shandy, and along with my husband, Tim, we run expressionfiberarts.com, where we sell hand-dyed yarn, knit, and crochet patterns. So just making sure Facebook is working. So I thought we could do some knitting together today, and I have so many goodies. You can't see them yet. I have so many goodies around me for some show and tell. So I'm super excited to show you. Hello in the UK. Hi, Sue. Hi, Carolina. Cute cup. It is a cute cup. I know. Check it out. So I want to know what everyone is knitting and crocheting today. Please let me know. Okay. First off, I'm going to show you some yarn. I have put up some new colors since we went. Hi, Elisa. Good morning. Since we went live together last week. Oh, hello. Hello in Florida and Michigan. Hello. Therese can't knit because she's at work. Shh. We won't tell. Nobody tell. Hi, North Carolina. Yes. Okay. Hi in Germany. Hello, hello. Hi, Tanya. I'm doing well. Thank you. Lori's knitting the Galen shawl. Oh, Debbie loves the teacup. Thank you. Okay, let's just start with the tea. Okay. You may have seen a couple weeks ago, I mentioned this amazing tea. I discovered it quite by accident. It's Puka Blackcurrant Beauty. And I mentioned it, and I bought it originally for a tea party I threw because it said deliciously deep purple fruits to help you glow inside and out. Come on, who doesn't want to glow inside and out? So you know what I had to do. It had to happen. Well, that's not it. Where'd it go? Here it is. Oh, grabbing the wrong one. So we're doing a tea-inspired sock yarn of the month this year. And I had to design a color based on this. So this is called Blackcurrant Beauty. Currently available on the site. And when you order it right now, it does come with a little tea bag as well as a cute, you have to go check it out on the site, a cute little butterfly tea diffuser. The stinkingest, cutest thing. It sits on the edge of your cup. Oh, I should have brought one. Darn it. And it hovers like a little butterfly. So it's got the purples in there from the tea bag. And then also the tea to me tastes like basil. It took me a while to figure out what the taste was, but it's like, that's very fresh and like earthy, almost like a garden. So it's got like basil flavor. So I got this green in here. So this just popped up this morning. Blackcurrant Beauty on our Resilient sock yarn. So I will show you. You can see all the colors. Bloop. So this sock yarn is 100% superwash merino wool. And if I go back, you can see how stretchy it is. Ooh. Oh, it's so stretchy. It's so bouncy. It's got a nice high twist. So it lasts a long time. Whatever you make is going to last and be very boingy. And it's excellent for retaining its shape. So if you make socks or, cuffs or collars, it's going to hold its shape. Hi, Mary Lee. Hi, Frida. Hi, Rita. Hi, Lorraine. Thank you. So that's Blackcurrant Beauty. Just put it up. If you're on my email newsletter, which is the place to be, you got an email this morning about it. If you're not, you can sign up on the bottom of any of our web pages. Ooh, hello. I love you all so much. So that's that one. Super fun. I can't wait to see what you think of this tea. Or you can go just get some of the tea. Blackcurrant Beauty. Yum. If you are just joining me, I am live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So if I keep looking like this, that's why. Super fun. Okay. Another color I wanted to show you I put up on Sunday, which has just gone bonkers. You guys loved it so much, is moss agate. So another thing I'm doing, okay, I'm just doing lots of the months this year because I love them so much. It kind of gives you an idea of what you can expect for future months. So this is another of the month. This one, I had the idea last year. It has such a special place in my heart. Oh, Emma got my email. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. So last year I had the idea. I was like, we are all like pearls or beads on a strand. So whatever happens to this one, boing, it affects everything else and all the others. So you might think you're alone and you might think you don't make a difference, but you can't not make a difference, and you can't be alone because there's 7 billion of us on this planet, and every little action we take affects other people. So back to the yarn. So what I'm doing each month is a positive connections colorway, and they will, while they last, when we introduce them for that month, they're going to come with a strand of beads each. January's beads have already sold out, but February's we still have some. So you can do whatever you want with the beads, make stitch markers, make jewelry, what have you, make some earrings or bracelets. But it's just a reminder. And when you knit with this, or when you crochet, or when you wear the final thing, I want you to remember that we're all connected and that we all matter, and we all make a difference, even if you don't feel it, because I know sometimes we get really sad and, ooh, woe is me. But you do make a difference, and I want you to remember that. So let these colors be a reminder. So this is moss agate. It has got, I'll show all the screens. It's got green, pops of emerald. It's got sky blue and pecks. It's got pecks. Woo! It's got specks of pink and red. Yarn with pecks. Yes, I'm just excited about it. It's got gray and some ivory splashes and little aqua. Yes, it's scrumdiddlyumptious. So that is moss agate that went up Sunday. I'm going to skein that up a little better. Woolly Bunny Crochet. We are in Charlotte, North Carolina. So that is where all orders ship from. All right, so that is that one. If you have any questions, let me know. That is our pearlescent fingering weight yarn, which is hands down one of our most popular yarns. It's 550 yards. It's a single ply, so the light just bounces off of it. It's got a nice glow, 50% silk, 50% superwash merino wool. Really lovely for shawls and draping sweaters. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so also last week, so we have a new yarn base called Mirage fingering. And my plan right now, don't hold me to this 100%, but my plan is that the yarn base is going to be limited edition. Meaning once the yarn base, whatever colors we dye up on it, sell out, my intentions right now is that that's going to be it. I might change my mind. We could technically order more, but for now, I'm planning on it being just a limited edition base for spring/summer or whenever the colors sell out. So I thought I would show you the colors I put up. I think these went up last Wednesday. And they all go together. I wanted to show you because some of you have been asking which colors go together. They all go together. Look at these. Oh, okay. So the Mirage fingering, it's got superwash merino wool. It's got cashmere, baby. It's got camel, and it has got silk. So this is a crew. It's a nice, pretty, solid color. It's like a tan. I called it a crew because when I was little, I used to use, oh, thank you, Cynthia. It used to, Stella had a layover in Charlotte. Hello. The ecru, what am I saying? Oh, yes. When I was little, I used to crochet with crochet thread, and it would come in cream, white, and ecru. And that just reminded me of like that nice, pretty ecru. So then we have 5 other colors. And again, they all match. You know, all of those fingering weight patterns you see, the sweaters, the shawls, that are like the gradient fades. These would be perfect. So I named these fun names. So this one is Angelica, and this one is Rich. I'm just going to hold the mic here so you can all see at the same time. If you're just joining me, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube all at the same time. It's just so exciting. And if I'm missing anyone's questions or comments, I apologize. That is one of the downfalls of going live in triplicate. Anyways, Angelica has popped blue. It's got some little pinks and some blacks and some grays and almost like shifts of teal. It's got the gold. Let's just open them up. Why not? Oh, did everybody notice I have a new do? I went kind of reddish. Technically, they're highlights. It's not, like a solid color. And I still have the brown here at the roots, but I got some little red. Look at that. Super fun for spring. I thought it was exciting and different. I feel very edgy and cool. Not really. I've never been cool, but that's okay. Okay, this is Angelica, and it goes with the ecru. What's next? This one is Cassandra. This one, if you like the pops of, well, let's open it up. It's got pops of purpley colors. It's got the, what would you call this? Wool, look at that. It's kind of like fuchsia, pinky shifts in the teals and the grays. Some little pops of gold. These are all inspired by like sunset, sunrises, like misty lake photos, very, ooh. So Angelica, Cassandra. Then I've got Deirdre. This one is Smoking. This is beautiful smoky colors. Again, it's got a little shifts of that toffee gold, lots of grays and blues, like muted navies. It almost looks green sometimes where the gold color crosses over the blues. Scrumptious. Oh, thank you about the red highlights. Yes. They're super fun. We'll see if I keep it. I just, brown is so easy. And this is the color I normally do all over. But I don't know. I think it's kind of fun. And it depends on the colors you wear. Like, if I wear I don't know, teals and greens. All right, so there's that one. You can see how these all just flow perfectly together and look fantastic. Lemon water. Gotta stay hydrated. Okay, next up is Celine. Oh, if you love neutrals. This one is, it's got toffee. It's got like honey glazes in there. It's got some pops of purple and pink. I mean, look at that. And the gray, of course. It almost looks like an animal. So yes, that goes with the others as well. And then the final one is Lillian. Lillian is my mother's middle name. So it holds a special place in my heart. So this one it's got a lot of that beautiful ecru color. So you can see how it just looks perfect with the ecru. And then those little smoky gray tones and the little gold. The gray almost looks different in different lights. Sometimes more blue, sometimes more plummy. So that is Lillian. Oh, here's a little trick. I didn't realize I was doing it. So if you ever muck up your skeins or your hanks, whatever you want to technically call them, let's say, so when you're unwinding your skeins, if your little ties are not perfectly around, like for example, if a few strands jump to the other side and you were try to put this onto your winder and unwind it, it's gonna not work. It's gonna catch. So you always want to make sure that you know what I'm trying to say? Make sure your ties are going all the way around your hank and you should be good. So if it ever gets kind of messy, just find two of the ties and kind of let that middle part separate out so you know exactly how to re-skein it up. Does that make sense? I realize that's something that might not be common knowledge. But yes, they all go together and would make a stunning shawl. We have a lot of patterns on our site that you could do, or look on any of your favorite pattern sites. Oh, yes. So those are our Mirage fingering. And as I was saying, I do plan on it being limited edition. We'll see how that goes. So is that all the yarn I brought with me today? I think so. Let's have a sip of tea, and then I'm going to show you a new pattern that we have. Lily Davis. Yes, you got to get it because it's almost your name. Yes, no, I have never been cool, but thank you. I was the biggest dork in high school. I made my own clothes. I would wear a different weird hairstyle every day. I was so shy. I couldn't even talk to people. Not cool at all. And I don't care. Did not care, and I don't care now. I say, be yourself. Okay. Now for pattern time. It's like show and tell. I love it. So we put up on Friday a new knit pullover pattern called our Aaliyah pullover. And this one is so stinking cute. And I'm going to tell you how you can do some modifications if you want, because everyone likes something a little different. And I get that. Oh, isn't that weird? Look how the lighting changes on my face when I bring this dark thing up. At least it does on the Facebook one. So this is made in our enduring worsted weight yarn, which I designed this yarn specifically to be excellent for sweater knitting. It feels great when you're working with it. And then when you block it, it just turns to like soft, perfect butter. It's just so great. And it's spun in a way that it's designed to last a long time. So your sweater is going to hold up and look fabulous for years to come. So we did make this one, and I'm going to say you could do this one even if you're an advanced beginner. What you could do is you could see it has these little butterflies. I don't know if you can see them. Little butterflies, also called bow ties, and it has little bobbles. You can leave those off if you don't feel comfortable making those, or if you just want a plainer sweater, depending on what you want to wear it with. Wow, that's wild how it changes the lighting. So you could just work a knit stitch. Instead of working this bobble, just work a knit stitch there and just skip the part about, the little butterflies if you didn't feel comfortable doing those. And you would just have a nice top-down raglan sweater. Another thing too is we chose to make this one a crop. As you can see, I'm super short. Plus I have like proportionately short legs. So I really have to create the illusion of longer legs. So I really like cropped things. Especially with dresses, but I understand many people don't. You might not want it cropped, and no problem. You just keep going. You could just keep knitting down. So just imagine you could either make, just this body part longer and keep repeating the little bobble butterfly part, or you could make the ribbing longer, or both. Do whatever you like. So that's called the Aaliyah pullover. It's on our website. I will put the link on Facebook and YouTube when I get done here. I don't think I can do it on the Insta. But the back and the front are essentially similar. And the sleeves. I love the sleeves so stinking much. You know how, well, I guess that's what I have. Oh, I made my shirt, by the way. I'll tell you about that in a minute. These little type of puffy sleeves are super in right now. Let me see if I can sort of like put it on and show you. They're just so cute. Look how they just kind of puff a little. Isn't that so cute? And on me, we made these, so they're sort of like 7/8 sleeves. Back in the days, I've heard fishermen would have their sweaters knit to 7/8 length so they wouldn't get sopping wet when they were working. So I just always loved the idea of that. My dad liked to fish, so I just like the idea of 7/8 sleeves. But you can make them full length. You can make them shorter. Feel free to change patterns as you see fit. Yeah, I know. Facebook doesn't like the dark color. Super funny. Wow, it blows out my face. So that's that pattern. It is free for a limited time, like most of our patterns. If you're watching this later, it may no longer be, but you can sign up for email updates if and only if you want to, and I will let you know when new patterns go live, as well as all the new yarn colors and stuff. Let me show you my mug again in case anyone's just joining me. Dyed in the wool romantic. Look at the little rainbow sheep and the little heart. My friend Mary gave this to me. We worked together for years. She was an expert yarn dyer, incredible, wonderful person. She sent this to me for Christmas. Carolina, do you have yarn left for the setter? We do, and I just put up another color yesterday. We've got different colors. It's our enduring worsted. I chose fawn, which is like a taupey gray brown, because it's such a wearable color. I mean, put anything on in your closet and you can pop on like a nice neutral sweater and you're going to get so much use out of your handmade thing. So much use. You'll be able to just wear it with everything. And yes, we do have a video on this one already up. You can hop to our YouTube channel. If you're not on YouTube, it's youtube.com/expressionfiberarts. So I show you how to actually do these bobbles and how to do the little butterfly things. So you can watch that on our YouTube. It's already up. It went live last Friday. And crocheters, stay tuned. We have a pattern coming for you this Friday. All right. Okay, so I was actually going to knit with you as we sit. I'm working on a little something. I actually, a couple weeks ago on a live, I actually was working on this sweater, and I was just so busy and happy working away that I accidentally did way too much ribbing. You can see it's only this small amount, and I was just going to town. So now I'm debating if I keep going and just make a longer neck or if I rip it out. So that's my current conundrum. We'll see. So I would like to do a couple little show and tell things because it's fun. Up first is a new book I'm reading. Saturday, Tim and I went to Barnes & Noble to work, and we got our coffees. We got a little pizza pretzel, and I just couldn't help myself. I had to buy some new books, so I'll be telling you about those as I read them. There's a question on Instagram. How warm is the yarn? I love sweaters, but get hot easily. If you get hot easily, I would do, this one is a warmer wool. It's 80% superwash merino wool, 20% nylon, and it will be a little bit warmer. So I would probably get a DK weight. So it makes it a little bit looser weave. Like our sparkle DK or dewy DK would work. If you feel comfortable adjusting patterns, you might want to turn it into use a sport weight even. That's up to you. Oh, Jaden added some extra ribbing and loved it. Oh, that is good to know. Maybe I'll keep going with my extra accidental ribbing. Lorraine says, keep the extra ribbing. It will be a nice variation. I think so. It might end up looking like this. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you about. So I sew as well as knit and crochet. So I made my own pattern. I made my own shirt. So I thought I would show you. This is some fabric I got super cheap, like $1 or $2 at Value Village. And I have a sweatshirt the same shape and style that I love. So I just laid it out, and you can look on YouTube how to do this. I just laid it out onto some Swedish tracing paper, which is the greatest stuff ever. If you haven't tried Swedish tracing paper, it would be great. Even if you just knit or crochet, you can make mock-ups. Like if a pattern has a schematic, you can get some, you could just use fabric too, but you can just get Swedish tracing paper, and it's flexible enough to actually sew with and try it on, but you can actually write on it and see through it. Super great. So I made a pattern, and then I cut it out of this nice kind of ribbed waffle knit fabric that I got, and then sewed it all up on my new serger, and I have a little shirt. It's not perfect, but it's got, let me see. Look, I got little serged edges. It's so professional. I love it. Life Awfully Simple wants to know if I recommend acrylics for doing sweaters. I am not a fan, but if that's what you love, I say go for it. Use whatever makes your heart happy. The reason I don't like or use acrylics is because they don't block like natural fibers do. And since they're essentially man-made fibers, like they don't breathe. And so like you can get stinky. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I just love natural fibers because they breathe, they feel better, they let the air flow more, and they block so you can get the shape that you like. You know, I have a hard time wearing synthetic fibers like polyester because it's basically plastic, and plastic doesn't breathe. And Lord help, just don't get too close. I just don't like it. Plus it feels, I don't know. Call me a yarn and fabric snob. Oh yes, the book. All right. So I got this book. I got a whole stack of books. I'll be keeping you in the loop. This one I just started, and it's already like, now is the way. An unconventional approach to modern mindfulness. I've been neglecting this kind of stuff for a while. I get often in the work mood, and I'm like, grind, go. And then I'm like, okay, I need to bring it back and like fill myself up. So this is by Corey Allen, and it is all about being the present. And if you're a worrywart like me and always like, oh, the future, hi, or in the past, like, oh, regret, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Ooh. This helps to remind you that we only ever have now. and it is magical and beautiful. If you just look around you, it all, like every little miracle, every little thing that you see, somebody designed that. That was just a thought at one point. Someone made it, like with their hands, they created it. Like the fabrics on your couch, somebody dyed those. Like, look at the grass, listen to the birds, the cars, like cars. I feel like I have stepped out. I feel like a person that was born and raised in ye old times, like 1800s, and just was plopped into this time, because I'm like, how are we all driving these little box things at 70, 80 miles an hour? This is not safe. Oh, and then you go on airplanes, but it's amazing. But then you go on airplanes and I'm like, we are flying. We're in the air. If I could have a superpower, it would be to fly, and we literally can. And I understand people get really upset when there's flight delays, and I'm just like, this is the greatest thing ever. It's more time to read and knit and crochet. I literally love it. Like, we've been delayed. Sometimes it's taken us up to 24 hours to get, just a short little jaunt. And it's just like, it just shouldn't even be a problem. It's like, you're flying. It is so much faster than walking or horseback or any of the old routes. It's incredible. I'm just like, oh, and even driving is like, oh, it's so fast. This is amazing. Yeah. Anyways, I'll stop being a weirdo. So now is awesome. So that's this book. If you want to grab it, I really am enjoying it so far. I just started. I like to read books like this first thing in the morning. Tim and I get our coffee. We sit down, and before I start work, I like to read a little bit. We both write in our journals. We're so cute. He does his digitally. I do mine on paper. Oh, speaking of, whenever you buy new books, I feel like it's very important to buy a new journal so you can journal about what you read about. So I got this at Barnes as well. It's got little glitter on it. And here's what I've written so far. Nothing. But for all of my reading, so I have a personal journal that I write just personal thoughts, emotions, yada, yada. And then I have a business journal. So anything to do with the business or finances or anything to do with work, I write in that one separately. And then this one is going to be my book reading journal. So anything that I want to remember or quotes from books, I'm going to put in here. Mainly, I just wanted an excuse to buy a new journal. And I always feel like journals have to have a purpose, Like, I can't just journal in general. I have to have a purpose. Oh, thank you about my shirt. Yes, polys also don't biodegrade. Facts. I know. I'm just not a fan of polyester. Too much. Also, I have to tell you about this pen. Speaking of journaling, I got this pen in a pen shop in New York when I was just in New York at Vogue Knitting Live with my friends Amy and Gemma. And it's the Mon Ami 153. And you can probably find them online. They come in different colors. It's like a hexagon shape. It writes, if you're a penaholic like me, go get one. It writes so smoothly. I sent one to my mom because she's the ultimate pen connoisseur. It writes like butter. Like, you ever have pens and you have to kind of go back and then it doesn't work. This is just like gliding butter. Mon Ami 153. And it's just a nice little click, and it has a little short. Look how short the little thing is. You see it? I'm like those makeup girls on YouTube. Not at all. That's a little short thing. Super cool pen. Love it. Hello in Huntersville. Oh, you're close. Oh, you're holding a sleeping baby and watching and trying to knit. Now that is multitasking. I love it so much. Yes, Wendy, that is true. Today's transportation makes us miss a lot of things along the way. Speaking of Vogue Knitting Live, I thought I would just show you this. There was a booth. Okay, if you do not know, I am also a sucker. Apparently, I like a lot of things. I'm a sucker for anything skincare. I like makeup as well. Skincare, I love. Like handmade skincare, soaps, lotion bars, bath bombs, the works. My previous business I handmade soaps and mineral makeup and just all that kind of stuff. Little lotion bars. I just love it. So I got this at Vogue Knitting Live as well. It's by Lolo Body Care. And it is called Lolo Twist Head to Toe Moisturizer, Quick Absorbing, Eco Luscious. And this is the bergamot scent. I kid you not. Oftentimes you'll smell these things like from different companies, and the smells are like either you can't smell them or, or maybe it's too perfumey. Every single scent that she had was incredible. Me and my friend Gemma got bergamot, or she might have got a different one. I forget. But I had bought a little tin of this, and I went back the next day and got this big thing because I love it so much. Hello in South Georgia. So this, it's just wonderful. I keep it by my bed at night, and I'm like, oh yeah. I rub it all over my face. And then just do this. You can put it in your purse. It's so awesome. But it smells like, bergamot smells, how would you describe it if anyone knows? It's like fresh, zingy, floral. I don't even know. It's just good. It's just super good. Oh, we've been on 30 minutes. I haven't even knitted yet. Maybe we won't even get to the knitting. Lord, I hope you're knitting or crocheting or weaving or something. Anyways, so I just thought I would tell you, I think you can get it. Just look up Lolo Body Care. You should be able to find it online. And then I'm not sponsored by any of these products or books or anything. I'm just telling you what I like because why not? Oh, I have my other journal. Let me just show you my other journals. This is my business journal. These are all from, you can get them all at Barnes. I got 2 of them at Amazon. This is my business journal where I write all my business stuff. And I like a nice spiral bound book because you can flop it all the way back. So it makes it easy. And then I have a big one for personal stuff like emotions. I'm trying to write about more how I'm thinking and feeling. So this is a nice big one. Look at the beautiful flowers. Isn't it so fabulous? I love it so much. Oh, Woman of Heart says, I'm shopping on your site. You're the only one who makes yarns that don't make me want to scratch my skin off. Oh, well, that is a good thing. Yes, I only love soft yarns. I really only love soft yarns. I say life is too short for not soft yarns. Martha says, maybe try train travel. I would love to. I would love to go on a train ride. I'd like to do one of those European things. I think that'd be fantastic. Yes, you could knit and crochet and observe the landscape. That sounds awesome. Maybe drink some little tea. Oh, hi, Bobby. Yay, I know. I'm super excited. So far, we've been going live every Tuesday. I plan on going live next Tuesday as well. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to say noon. Sometimes it might be a little before, a little after, What kind of tea am I drinking? Oh, yes. I announced at the beginning, but if anyone's just joining me. Citrus. Yes, it does. Bergamot is very citrusy. Where to go? This, I'm drinking Puka Blackcurrant Beauty. And if you missed the thing, I designed a yarn based on it, which just went live today. Oh, I told you I'm in the tea mood lately. I love coffee. I drink my coffee in the morning. Decaf all the way. I just can't handle caffeine. I like it, but I cannot handle it. If I don't have caffeine the next day, I get a whomping headache. I am in bed, feeling queasy. This is not good, so I don't drink it. So yeah, Blackcurrant Beauty. I just liked the name too. I thought it was fantastic. So if you order it right now, while we have them, we'll actually send a packet of the tea so you can taste it and a little cute. Please go look at it on the site. It's so stinking cute. A butterfly tea diffuser. The butterfly sits on top of your cup. Why didn't I bring one? And hovers like beep. So cute. All right. Next for show and tell. I sewed another thing and it's almost done. So I thought I would show you. I'm just trying to encourage everyone to do all the crafty things. If you knit or crochet, try. If you do both, try spinning your own yarn because that is fantastic. Even try your hand at dyeing fibers or yarn if you would like. And if you do all that, then it's time to start sewing. So I made this dress. I've been working on it. It is Vogue, very easy Vogue 9265. And this will be, so if you've seen our pattern photo shoots on the site, my husband takes the photos and I do the modeling. I stand there while he's like, turn this way, turn that way. I'm like, it's so awkward. But then we see the picture. I'm like, oh, that looks cool. He knows what he's doing. So I'm almost done. I chose to make this very risky move in a pure white. I still have to sew the lining down in the back and hem it. Oh no, I don't want to get my my lotion bar on there. So it's got the cute little puff sleeve. Check those out. Oh my gosh. Little puffy sleeves. And let me see if you can see the fabric. It's got this nice little embroidered design on it. And it is all cotton. The lining is cotton. The whole thing is lined. And it has, check this out. I'm going to make a little zipper. An invisible zipper. Ta-da! So it's got this full cotton lining. So here's my theory. I did white because every time we do photo shoots, we're like, oh, if we just had a neutral color, like neutral dresses are just the easiest. They make life so much simpler. And white specifically is just super easy. So this is going to be for photo shoots for our pattern. So you may see it popping up on future pattern photo shoots. It is kind of eyelet lace, yes. But my theory is, since it's all in cotton, let me see if I can get you a better shot. I'll show you. I'll try to get some photos once I actually get it completed. I still have to hem it and stuff. But my theory is this. Oh, if I ever get a stain on it, because you know how white it can be really hard to wear. If I ever get a stain on it, I will just dye it. Maybe start with a lighter color. And then if that one gets a stain on it, just dye it again. That way it'll just last forever until it's eventually black. I don't know. We'll see. That's my plan. It also has a cute little embroidery design. Let's knit a minute, shall we? It has a cute little embroidery design. So I could also like embroider some white over any little bloops it might get. I'm just always thinking function. I like pretty things, but if it's not functional, I'm just not thrilled with it. Woman of Heart says you'll have to wear that dress in one of your knitting videos. Yes, I'm sure I will. Yes, definitely. Good idea. Lyra says the next time you sew cotton fabric, wash it before you sew it because it will shrink. Yes, absolutely. If you do so, always wash your fabric. Let me say, yes. At least I do. I always wash my fabric before I cut it or sew with it. Because if there's any kind of whatever in the fabric, or if it hasn't been pre-shrunk, then you will spend days or weeks making your beautiful thing only to have it shrink once you do actually wash it. So you don't want that. Andrea says, hi, Shandy. Do you have an easy shawl pattern? Love your videos. We do. Just hop to the patterns category when you're on the site. So expressionfiberarts.com. Lori says, I sound like Dina. Yes, Dina's my sis. And look in the patterns category on the site, and you will see all of our patterns there. So you can sort or click filter, actually, and you can filter by shawl pattern specifically. You can also filter by knit or crochet if you prefer. If you knit, let's see, an easy knit one, try our Copland. That one's pretty simple. Oh gosh, we just have so many. Crochet, we've got a lot. It's hard to pick. But if you need any help or questions, you can always email us. Teal Tenacity is a good one. Lilith. And we've got some more coming out soon. So good morning, Tammy. Tammy's currently using our berry stain resilient sock yarn to make the geode cowl. Oh, I want to see that for sure. So if you haven't seen our geode cowl by Jane Mancelis. Oh, Judy wants to know what brand is the lotion bar. It is Lolo Body Care. And I have the bergamot scent. All of her scents were fantastic. Like so good. I could have just bought them all. Yum. So fresh and citrusy. What was I saying? The geode cowl. It's a really fun. It takes yarn that's dyed like 2 different colors, basically, which some of ours are. And so when you knit with it, it creates like a geode look, like the colors sort of stack on top of each other in a shifty kind of way. It's really cool. Look up the geode if you haven't seen it. It uses just 1 skein. So it's a 1 skein wonder. Elise says, hi, Shandy, trying to resist the tea yarns. Beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. I do love the tea ones. Judy wants to know if we have any summer top knitting patterns. Yes, indeed we do. And we have more coming out. I have a really cute DK weight one coming in March. But you can look on the patterns category in the site and you will see the different ones that we have. We have both knit and crochet, some really cute ones. So yes. Crafty Ferret Mama says, have you ever thought about doing a crochet knitting cruise or retreat? It has crossed my mind. It's not something I've fully considered, but I wouldn't say never, maybe. That actually sounds really fun. A knitting cruise. If anyone's like super into like planning these things, let me know. Mary Lee says pre-washing fabric is especially important for quilt fabric. Oh yeah, you wouldn't want your quilts to pucker up. That is for sure. Yes. Oh, hello, Stormy in Colorado. I hope you're doing well today. So yes, I think I'm just going to continue on my little sweater. Hey, it kind of matches what I'm wearing. Oh, look at that. I really like blues. Oh, and my nails are blue. Got my nails done. I haven't been getting them done for a while. Can you tell what color I like? Yes. And it kind of goes with my new reddish dew. Lori wants to know if we make big spindles of yarn. We don't, actually. We only sell yarn in hank format. I call them skeins. They're technically hanks. Judy says, don't you love the sound of knitting needles? Yeah, I don't even usually hear it when it's just myself because it's like, a clock chiming in the background or a train going by that you're just so used to you don't hear it. I'll just be quiet for a minute. Let's listen. Can you hear it? It's so silent. It's like those awkward silences when you're talking to people and you're like, oh, I gotta say something. I thought about doing, have you ever seen ASMR on YouTube? Look that up. So they use these microphones that pick up really sensitive sounds. And so, I mean, there's all kinds of things, but there's one specifically which are really funny of people eating. So it's called ASMR mukbang or mukbang. And it's like the sounds of people eating and it's really loud. It's kind of cool. It's also kind of like, oh. And there are some that are hilarious. They're actually like dogs eating. And so it's just the funniest thing to see little like pug dogs. Just like you can hear every sound. It's just so funny. It can be kind of gross too, but it's so funny. I love little puppies. Yes. Anyways, you could look up ASMR. There's some that are designed to help put you to sleep. Like some people do like cooking ones or like crack an egg and it's like, and it's like every little sound. Super cool. But I thought it would be cool. Oh, back to my point. I thought it'd be cool to do an ASMR knitting or spinning, like yarn spinning, where it's like really close up sounds of the actual knitting. And you just like put it on in the background. It's like soothing or it puts you to sleep. I don't know. I thought that would be fun. We might do that someday. Hello in Maryland. No worries if you're late. I am going to leave this live on, I'm on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at the same time. I'm going to leave them on each platform. They will stay indefinitely on Facebook and YouTube. Instagram, they disappear after 24 hours. I don't know why, but they do. Yes, it is really funny how different sounds can be satisfying. Sometimes I'll read in bed and I'll turn YouTube on and just turn on ocean sounds or rain or nature sounds and just let that play in the background as I'm reading. It's just very soothing, especially right before bed. It just kind of puts you to sleep. So anyways, all right, my peeps. It's been 43 minutes already. What? Holy cow. It always goes by so fast. I swear time warps when I'm doing lives because it's so much fun. It's really wild. I feel like it's been 10 minutes. Frida says she can handle the dogs eating, but not the people. Yes, the dogs eating are cute. The people eating, it depends. It's very interesting. It's something to go see. Lyra says, what is ASMR? I actually don't know what it stands for, but it's like they use microphones that make sounds really loud so they can't even talk in the videos. They have to whisper because if they were to talk, it would just blow your ears out. So it's just like they have different sounds of like crunching paper or like just do it. I mean, it could be anything, but yeah, if you look it up, you'll get a gist for what it is. I just thought it would be really fun to do a knitting one. We don't actually have the right kind of microphones. I think you have to have special microphones. I don't know. Well, I don't know what the cool kids are doing these days. I'm just knitting and drinking my tea. So anyways, all right, everybody. Autonomous sensory meridian responsin. That's what it is. Oh. Yes, bicycling is a great means of traveling. I totally agree. All right, everybody, it's been 45 minutes somehow. Don't even know. So thank you for joining me. I will be going live next Tuesday, showing whatever new patterns and yarns went up, whatever books I'm reading. Oh, I want to tell you a quote. Quote for the day before we go. I put this up with, I believe it was with my new tea, Black Currant Beauty shade. Rainy days should be spent at home with a cup of tea and a good book. Oh, it just, yes, perfect. I love it. The idea of just the rain pattering down, which it has been here in Charlotte the past 2 days, and like, crisp winds, and you're just curled up at home and you're cozy and you're safe with your book and your tea or your coffee or your hot chocolate or whatever have you. Let me put some whipped cream on that. So yes, anyways, but I hope you each have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me. If I miss any questions, you can always email me or ask it again, or send us a direct message, and we'll do our best to get back to you. So, I hope you have a wonderful time at work after your lunch break. Yay! Yes, thank you for catching me live. All right, everyone have a great day, and I will see you hopefully next Tuesday if you're able to join me again. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I just have to end in 3 places. Goodbye, Instagram. And goodbye, Facebook. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. And goodbye to the YouTubes. You're last but not least. See you next week.